What's up, y'all? Tapping in, tapping in. Got this new software here. I'm supposed to be able to stream simultaneously, so I don't see where I'm streaming from. I don't even see what's going on. Let me see something. Why does shit say go live right here? I'm just not understanding this, John. I don't get it. So I don't know if y'all could see me. Just bear with me. I'm just popping in for a quick second, testing out this little streaming software I got. So just want to check this out real quick. All right, so I'm gonna tap on my phone. So when I go on my phone, it actually says I'm live. I don't get this, John. I'm live here, but how do I watch the actual stream? So I'm supposed to be live on 5 platforms. What I'm saying is, how do I watch the actual stream? Hold on, maybe I just need to. Oh, that don't even make no sense though. It's just a little test. So I'm going to be going live tomorrow with a trucker named Josie. She's a flatbed trucker, and we're just gonna go over her story. She was a ballerina, so we going. She's not a flatbed trucker. She actually pulls a step deck, and we've been friends a while on TikTok. And I saw her chaining up one day, and I just was interested in learning her story. So I'm tapping in because I'm gonna do it off of Facebook, but I got the software, so I figured I'd try to use this software before I jump on in. I'm gonna be going live much more. I just don't know how to use this software. Excuse me. Like even to invite somebody. So let me see. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, hold on. I'm gonna log into a different account and I'm gonna try to see if I could watch my live from my Ghost Dog TV account. I don't like you shouldn't even have to do all of that. Hmm. I'm not even following. Like you shouldn't even have to do all of that though. That's weird. Well, I'm gonna sit here and play around with this, man. I mean, I don't. Somebody drop something, drop a comment. Let me see if it show up on this software. It's saying that 0 people. All right, well, I guess right there. Okay, say 0 people watching me there. I don't get this, John. All right, we're gonna figure this out. So bear with me, y'all, while I figure this out. I'm just gonna be on here tapping buttons and stuff. Like, how do I add people to this, John? Let me see if I could go to my Facebook page. Let me see. Boom. Go to my Facebook page. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use this, man. I don't know how to use this. Everything is a learning process. All right, so it says I'm live on my Facebook page. So I'm gonna tap that. All right. All right, so check this out. So I'm watching live from my Facebook page, right? But it's a crazy delay. Boom. I'm not trying to be having phones. I got all these I'm trying to be having all these phones and doing all this crazy stuff, man. Let me see. I mean, I got phones. I got phones for days, but I'm not trying to. Let me see. All right, so with this software, see, it's still repeating. Like, what's going on? How I close that, John? Let me say. Boom. All right, I'm gonna close Facebook. Bam. All right, so I'm still live here, y'all. So I'm supposed to be live on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, and I am live. But I guess like what I want to do, I want to be able to read people comments. So when I bring a guest on, I want to be able to read y'all comments. And I'm gonna just stay on here and just mess around with it because there's no way. How was I doing that on Twitch though? All right, let me see if I can minimize this. Okay, it says share screen. All right, let me hit this share screen button. Boom. Select the tab. I don't see Facebook on here. Like, why don't I see Facebook on here? All right, let's share my Instagram. I don't want to share nothing crazy. Let me see. Y'all there? Is this my IG? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Hold up. What's going on? I don't know what the hell is going on. Man, I don't know how to use this. It says 0 people. I don't get it. All right, say 1 person watching. All right, so I see it now. Bet. So when y'all tune in, it's 1 person watching from Ghost Dog TV, and that's on that's YouTube. There's nowhere in the world it's only 1 person watching them. I mean, dang, I thought I had more. I thought y'all loved me more than that. Just 1 person? 1 person is crazy. 0 on Facebook. I don't even know how to use Twitch. I'm on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Well, I'm on Facebook. My profile, which is Khalil Robinson, and my page, which is Ghost Dog Trucker. I'm not gonna say this stream. I'm just trying to find out how to do this. Now there is a private chat. It say that it's locked. That's John Corny. How you even open this up? Let me see. Testing. How do you even do this? Like, I'm just trying to find out, like, when people stream and they use this software, if I'm streaming from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 channels at the same time, how do I see the comments or read comments? Now, if I go to my, so right here, let me see. It says that I'm live. So let me tap this live. This is going to my stories. So I'm trying to figure out how to use this little streaming service or streaming software. So when I go live tomorrow with the trucker Josie, I could stream from 5 different platforms at the same time, and it might motivate me to go live more. I'm gonna start going live more anyway. It's popping. I just don't mess around with it. So right now I'm live on TikTok, YouTube, my Facebook personal profile, Khalil Robinson, and my Ghost Dog Hauling and Securement, Ghost Dog Trucker profile, TikTok, YouTube, boom, boom, and Twitch. Oh, and Instagram. Now it's telling me right here, I got 1 person watching from Ghost Dog TV. 3 people was on Khalil Robinson, but they just dipped out. But what I'm not understanding is if somebody was to make a comment. I know I'm not that popular, so people probably not, won't drop no comments. But if somebody drop a comment, you know what I'm saying, so I can see if it pops up. Everybody want to be, people just dip in, dip out. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. We're gonna figure this out though. How you send a link to somebody, which is crazy to me. Like, I'm probably just gonna do it off of Facebook until I figure this out. That's probably what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna probably just do it off Facebook because on Facebook, Ghost Dog Hauling and Securement, I got it's like 140,000 people. I mean, I know I get some viewers on there until I figure out how to do this. Just come on here and talk to myself. People be real, people be shy these days. But I ain't one of them ones to just be, cursing and starting a bunch of gang wars with people. Because, from Philly, you liable to start all that, man. Go outside and get your top knocked off. So I'm not really into starting a bunch of gang wars. But one thing I do like, I like this camera, man. This camera is like, damn, this joint got me looking crazy. Like this camera's kind of nice, man. I got all kind. I got this. I had this. Look at this old GoPro. I never even opened it. I'm one of them type people that just like gadgets. I had this since I was over the road. I was gonna put it on my hard hat, do all this content. I wonder if I could use this. This joint probably old by now. No, what it say? It's a 1080p. Oh no, 4K. 33 feet underwater. Crack that. I'm gonna bust that out one of these days. So for my one viewer on YouTube, I'm sitting up here trying to find out how to work this software. Oh, okay. I see somebody in the chat. Hold up. That ain't even me, bro. That's somebody else. I'm salty as shit. All right. I don't get it though. All right, so it's a chat button over here on the right. So the software that I'm using, like I'm not trying to really, I ain't hiding nothing. It costs some money. It's not a lot of money, but it's if you're trying to start your investment, your business, I just paid for the year. It's Restream. It's like $300 for the year, and I did it back in December. I'm just not really comfortable going live. I'm not the type of person who like to put themselves out there like that. I'm private, you know what I mean? My circle is really tight, and I don't like to. I'm not shy or anything, but I just don't like to put myself out there like that. But you know, that's what it is nowadays. It's about going live and making myself accessible. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't really like everybody to have access to me because I don't think people worthy of access to me. You know what I'm saying? But the way that the world is turning, the way that things are going, people want access to you, especially if you want to teach people and groom them. I look at myself as a teacher. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everything, but you know what I know. You know, I have an expertise in certain things, not just trucking either. You know what I'm saying? It's not even a piece of my library. I just been reading. I done read over 3,000 books. That's a drop in the bucket. But I just love to read. I'm constantly ordering books. You know what I'm saying? I got books everywhere. I just started Wallow's book, Wallow 267. It's probably in my bag. I just started his book. It's pretty good. You know, I'm a big audio. I listened to a lot of audio books when I was over the road. So it's like I'm talking to myself, but this camera is so clear that I don't mind talking to myself. So like people popping in and out, don't be scared. I'm not no corny dude. I'm trying to see how this works. So if you pop in, drop a comment so I can see how this joint work. Like I'm just trying to learn how this work. So I'm live on. I might take my Facebook personal profile off because this is like other than my family. I got a few friends, you know what I'm saying? Thorough people I grew up with. But other than that, it's just a bunch of man, a bunch of suckers on that joint. A bunch of people just watching. Like niggas don't even be. I don't really like Facebook, which is crazy because most of my followers is on Facebook. I kind of like Instagram, but Instagram, they don't show your content to a lot of people. That's what I realized. Instagram, like you'll make a post and nobody sees it. And the way that you know that is just by looking at your analytics. So I make a positive post, about 100 people might see it. But if I put up a post about a truck accident or, you know, somebody in an accident or somebody getting harmed, that joint go viral. But if I put up a picture of myself or something positive, I don't think I'm the most handsome person in the world, but I ain't, I be getting like one like, which you're not getting paid off of likes. It's a lot of vanity metrics involved. But I just noticed, like, and it's just as my opinion, Instagram be pumping a lot of negativity. Man, all I see is ass all day. I go on Instagram, it's just nothing but ass. Like, damn, it's just pornography all day long. And now Facebook is just nothing but people, nothing but killing. I don't know. I open up the app early in the morning, like so I just sometimes I like to drink my coffee and scroll. Somebody just getting ran over by a car or just a bunch of ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, man, like what dude want to see ass all day? That stuff get played out. So for my one loyal person, man, drop your email in the comments. I got a bunch of stock, a bunch of stuff. I'll just send you something. All right, so I'm just yapping right now. So let me see something. Bam. All right, okay. Just running my mouth. Boom. I ain't gonna say this. Damn, that can't be 21 minutes already. That's crazy. Like, I don't really know how to work this, man. Really don't know how to work this. Maybe that one person watching is me. Let me see. I don't know how to work this, John, man. It's just corny. So what I probably do until I learn how to work this, I might just go live from Facebook. All right, so check it out. So like, look now. From my phone, I'm live on Facebook, right? But I ain't trying to be having like all these phones. Like if I have to till I figure it out, just be having like all these phones just set up and just read in the chats. That's crazy because it's like a delay on Facebook. All right, it's one person watching me on Facebook. That's what it's saying. So I'm gonna hop into Facebook. And like quick. All these phones just set up and just read in the chats. That's crazy because it's like a delay on Facebook. So 7 people watching. Right, one person watching me on Facebook. That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna hop into Facebook. And all right, y'all. These phones just set up and just read in the chats. That's crazy because it's like a delay on Facebook. So 7 people. All right, I'm gonna turn it down. There's no way on God's green earth I'm gonna be having all these cameras up. So I'm gonna just talk to myself. My goal is to find out how to invite this guest. I'm just gonna start yapping right now and just keep talking until I figure this out. I'm one of them type of people. So this John line, it says one person watching. Then it's saying there's 9 people watching. This is on Facebook. Yo, drop something in the chat, y'all. What's her name? I don't want to mess your name up. Marna Duran. Wave. Send me a little wave, a little peace sign or something, so I can see if it pop up in my chat. So what's happening here is I'm using a software where I could stream simultaneously to 5 different platforms. The software that I'm using is called Restream. So if anybody knows how to use Restream and y'all know how to send, links to invite people, tell me how to send a link. You want to hop on live real quick, bust it up, let me know. And that's coming from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, business, Facebook, personal profile, Twitch, all of them. I'm on all of them. I don't know how to, y'all never even been on Twitch, but somebody told me get on Twitch. So I created a Twitch account. It's a lot of people from all over the world watching on Facebook, though. What's up, Saraf? I can't even pronounce your names. If I mess it up, I'm sorry. Hazim, Bolaram, Yogesh. I got people from Africa, people from India, people from Jamaica, people from all over the world, Australia, the United Kingdom, France. Yo, man, it's unbelievable how many people follow Ghost Dog Trucker. So I just want to start reaching out to y'all more and more, putting out more content, whatever y'all like. But I just don't. I mean, trucking is the main foundation, and if that's what y'all want, that's what I'm gonna give y'all. But it's a lot of other things to talk about. So I'm gonna just go on live and just run my mouth until I figure out how to work this thing. So it's a little chat right here. I gotta watch some videos about how to use this app. The only thing I want to learn how to do is to invite guests. That's it. That's just so weird to me. Like, oh shit. Now lucky I ain't got nothing crazy. I just made a mistake and start sharing my screen. Well, I don't know if that's sharing my screen, but like a little demo, a little slide. I might as well play some music, man. How the hell I get this off of here? Damn. I don't know how to get this off of here. I wonder if y'all could see that. The different types of coils. This is something I created about the different types of coils. I don't even know how to get that off the screen, man. Get off. I'm going to just delete that joint. Delete. That's how we're going to get that off. All right. So it's one person on Ghost Dog TV. And see, that's how I know this isn't accurate. Because it's showing me one person on Ghost Dog TV. But if I go here to my phone, it's like 20 people watching. All right, somebody dropped. That's me dropping a comment. And I'm just yapping, y'all, trying to figure out how to work this. I'm trying to figure out how to work this app. Now, once I learn how to work the app, I'm not talking about it no more. And see, that's the thing with like businessmen. The thing with us is, and business women, we be asking people for help, and it's like nobody's willing to help. But then once you figure everything out on your own, you just gotta charge people for it. Because when the information was free, like for real, like I be giving out all the information. People been following me for years. You know, out of 100 people, about four people might say, "Look, man, I've been following you from years. I learned a lot from you. This and that." That's out of 100 people. You know what I'm saying? But once you figure it out and you make it big. What's Big Smokey? Okay, I see somebody on from Facebook. There we go. Big Smokey from Tim Nobles. What's up, Tim? Shoot me your email, man. DM me your email. You the first person. I'm gonna send you out some merch, or I don't know. I can't really see your profile from here. You know, I wear glasses in real life. I can't really see your profile. But if you got a beard or you got hair like me, you know what I'm saying? My shit be growing. I just had my joint down too. I use my own products. That's all up there. I'll just send you. You be one of the first ones I send something to. And I've been telling people that for a minute, but I'll send you something for real. I got everybody email that I ever promised I'm gonna send something to. But Big Smokey, you came up in the chat from Facebook. Not Big Smokey, Tim Nobles. Boom. So I'm just on here messing around. So if anybody knows how to use Restream, it's not an app. It's like a piece of software. It's pretty neat. This is my first time having it. Tell me how I send a link to invite a guest. I'm probably sure I already know this. It's a button here that I tap on, and it says invite guests. So maybe I should just copy it and then get their email and then just paste it inside their email. That'd probably be the easiest way to do it. I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. But I just don't know how to go live from my Facebook page. Now, Now, Tim, I don't know which page you on though. I don't know if you on, because I'm gonna probably delete my personal profile off of here. That joint don't be popping at all. I don't know if you're on my personal profile or my business page, which is Ghost Dog Hauling and Securement. They not allowing me to change it. I've been trying to change it from Ghost Dog Trucker. I made it Ghost Dog Hauling and Securement when I wasn't even taking content creation serious. I just was bored over the road. And a lot of stuff that I do, I just be bored. Like right now, I'm just like really bored. So when I'm bored, I'm gonna just hop on here and just yap and make money. People be making money online. All right. So a comment did come through. I give thanks, much thanks. Shout out to the brother. Good looking out, brother. You know what I'm saying? Bam. I just wish I could go to different. So let me try something. I'm gonna go on this tab. I don't know if y'all still gonna be able to see me. So I gotta make sure I don't dig up my nose or nothing. But I'm gonna go to this tab. I'm gonna try to open up another tab. I don't know if y'all can still see me though. And I'm gonna try to log into my TikTok. I don't feel like logging in the goddamn TikTok, man. Damn. Be hard as hell to log into TikTok. I'm gonna go to TikTok real quick. I don't even feel like doing all this shit. Let me see. TikTok be putting you through the ringer trying to log in, man. Let me see. I hope y'all can't see my screen though. I ain't even gonna mess around with it. I'll mess around with it another day. I'm gonna go to TikTok right here from this phone. I'm an Android dude. I'm starting out to even like Androids, but I never use my iPhone. I'm more of an Android dude. It's just like easier for me. But I noticed with iPhones, now one thing I do like about iPhones when it comes to I wouldn't say pictures because my Android camera is better. When it comes to like uploading documents to Google, let's say that. If I got a large document and I want to upload it to Google, iPhone, hands down. But if I want to take pictures, Android, your iPhone cameras is trash. I don't care what you saying, what y'all talking about. I got both, and this the 13. This joint costs like 1,100. I don't like it's, and it looked just like the 16. I don't see the difference. I don't really see the difference. But most of my friends and most business people use iPhones. So I had an iPhone for years. All right, so I'm gonna head on over to TikTok. Hope I ain't boring y'all, but I'm trying to figure this out, and this is the only way you figure things out. Why the hell can't I see my live on TikTok? This is weird, man. How do people be doing this? Yo, man, how y'all young boys be doing it, man? How y'all be streaming and reading all it? Well, I already seen the chat. I've seen one person made a comment in the chat. But how do y'all be streaming and hopping back and forth to them different platforms? I can't even watch it on my phone. Big update. So now TikTok is saying that I could go live. I ain't even gonna mess with it. I'm about to hop up off of here. I guess when I'm gonna just go, I'm gonna probably start live early, and I'm just gonna email her the link. And if she jumps on, we just gonna be busting it up. Cause she has a very unique story, and it's a step deck truck driver. And she used to be a ballerina. Just has a very unique story, and did some very hard loads. So what really, because I'm going live tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's kind of early. That's the time that she chose. I'm an early bird, but I'm going live with Trucker Josie tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I'm just going to ask her a series of questions. I don't know which questions yet. I'm the type of person, my conversation is off the chain. I just run shit off the top of my head. I never had a problem talking to nobody for real. So I'm gonna just go with the flow. Have about 4 or 5 questions down, and we just gonna take it from there. But what got my attention, not just her, it was another female, you know what I'm saying, flatbed driver, and they was chaining up. And I'm like, damn, I ain't never chained up. So one of the ladies pulled a flatbed, and the lady that I'm doing the live with tomorrow, she pulls a step deck. She do military load. She's an owner operator, and I think both of these ladies are owner operators now. The other lady, her name is what is her that flatbed queen. You know, she been driving just as long as I've been driving and always drove flatbed. Her and my homie, I don't know if he drive right now. Big Snow, like we was the first flatbed truckers to even start creating content. And Big Snow, he got the flatbed group on Facebook called Flatbed Gang. He started that. I remember when Big Snow used to do a lot of YouTube videos. And when I first started driving, he was doing YouTube videos. So like him, it's another guy named Trucker Brown. It's another lady. I don't ever see her no more, but they the first people that started creating trucking content before anybody. They the first ones. Trucker Brown was like the first. You know what I'm saying? Then it was Guilty 187, and he had the whole beef. But whatever. Long story short, you know, what struck my attention with Josie is that she was chaining up. And see, I always came up when I learned when I learned, because I've always been a company driver. I never really wanted to own my own truck, and I got my reasons. But we was always told to park our trucks. You never really see flatbedders. I mean, you know, people will argue, but most companies, they tell you to carry chains. You just carry them in case it's an emergency and you chain up. So I can't say most flatbedders, because owner operators pretty much do what they want. But for lack of a better phrase, most flatbedders don't chain up. They'll pull over, they'll park up. Now, for real, I'm not gonna put put the load in front of myself. Meaning, the only way I'm gonna drive and I have to chain up is if I really have to. Now, if I'm making, it ain't even really that much money that you're gonna be able to pay me in order for me to have to chain up, unless it's like an emergency. I just don't, but that just struck me because I never had to chain up, and I'm like, man, they chaining up, and I would like to learn how to do that. Now, if I had to chain up, I would just it would be some on the job training, like everything else I taught myself. Nobody got out and taught me anything, and with this securement training, with securement period, you could go through 2-3 weeks of securement class, but it's all on the job training. So that's why I came up with the saying, things they don't teach you in truck driving school. I feel like I got a piece of skin on my lip, but things they don't teach you in truck driving school, because they don't teach you shit in truck driving school. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be interviewing Josie tomorrow at 10 a.m. I decided to hop on here, and I still haven't figured out how to send this. We'll just figure it out. Start typing notes for the scene. For what scene? Let me see. Copy link. Invite up to 10 guests. Thumbnail. All right. So drop some comments in the chat, y'all. Drop some comments in the chat. All right, so I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit more. See what's popping. Let me go to the Droid. See if I could log into. I wasn't able to watch my live on TikTok. And what's crazy to me, if I'm live from a browser, then why can't I watch my own live on TikTok? It's just wild to me.
Macaroni with the chicken strips.
That's TikTok.
Macaroni with the chicken strips.
I don't know. They'd be doing anything.
Macaroni with the chicken strips. Ham.
All right, so it's saying I got one person watching from YouTube. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my page. I've been neglecting my YouTube page. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. I know I could get 10,000 subscribers though. I'm going to get 10,000 subscribers. I'm just keep pumping out information. But for now on, I'm gonna really be focusing more on YouTube and TikTok. It seems like everybody, all of the ladies love TikTok. Everybody's on TikTok. TikTok just be like.
Days are nonstop between squeezing in a workout, tackling projects around the house. This box. God damn.
Be a bunch of weird shit on TikTok, like.
Oh, are you married? No, that's the other hand. This is my right hand. This is my right hand.
Just bro, just live.
It's a mirror. This is my left hand.
Getting his head rubbed. What the fuck? So I don't really be fly. I like to read books. I don't really feel like watching dumb shit like that. All right, so what I got? There's a lot of books up here I didn't start. Let me see. Who read this book right here? Mastery. Who read this book? If you read this book, drop it in the chat. I'm trying to master this this little app thing right here. All right, so I'm gonna hop on over to YouTube to see if my live is coming up there. This is crazy, man. I don't really know how I'm supposed to do this. View my channel. All right. So YouTube is showing that I'm live, though. I mean, it's showing on YouTube I'm live. That's what's up. So my one viewer is saying that I got one viewer, which is just probably not correct. It's probably not accurate. My one viewer watching from YouTube. View my channel. All right. New man. Now I never went live on YouTube. So YouTube is showing that I'm live. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna turn the volume down. Introducing managing moderators. Okay, boom. Yo, I really got one person watching on YouTube. It's crazy. Thanks, whoever that is. What y'all think about Charleston White? That boy he just disrespectful, man. And he locked up. And my thing is, you just be yapping. You know what I'm saying? But things get real. I don't know how real it get real in the county too. But when you go up to penitentiary, man, all that, man, just yap. All right, I got 2 people watching. 2 people from YouTube. Okay. YouTube winning right now. So for the 2 people that's watching, I'm just on here running my mouth, right? Because I'm going live on Facebook tomorrow with another truck driver who pulls a step deck. It's a lady trucker, and she pulls a step deck, but she used to be a ballerina. So I'm just going to go live tomorrow, but I have this isn't new, but I have a software called Restream where I'm allowed, well, not allowed, but it allows me to stream from 5 different platforms at the same time. But the problem that I'm having is, well, one of the problems I was having is that I couldn't see if the chat came up because, you know, my lives ain't that popular, I guess. Ain't nobody really saying nothing in the chat, but it will be popular. But somebody did say something in the chat and it came up, so that's a plus. So the other thing that I'm trying to figure out, the other 2 things I'm trying to figure out is how do I send a link? And I think the way I'm going to send the link is I'm gonna just email her the link. And if anybody else ever want to do lives in the future, it's just trial and error. I'm trying to learn how to work out. I'm trying to learn how to manage this software I have. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just on here talking, popping and talking shit. Talking to myself, really. All right, so that's 2 people watching. Bam. And if y'all ain't subscribed, subscribe to my channel, Ghost Dog TV. So I'm live on Facebook, Khalil Robinson. I'm live on Facebook, Ghost Dog Hauling and Securement. I'm live on Instagram, Ghost Dog Trucker. I'm live on TikTok, Ghost Dog Trucker, and I'm live on Twitch. I don't know nothing about Twitch. Ghost Dog Trucker. I got 0 followers on Twitch. So if you on Twitch, head on over to Twitch, and I'll be streaming from Twitch too. Twitch actually look like it's fun. But how I see, so what I think they do, I think the kids, I think they share their screen. But see, I don't want to share my screen and mess up and give away my password. So what I think the kids do, I kind of know what they do. I mean, because all this stuff, you got to teach yourself this stuff. Just like with trucking, you got to teach yourself most things. People think you just get behind the wheel. I had a lot of people say, oh, trucking is easy. I mean, it becomes easy after a while, but it's a lot of things you have to figure out on your own. And that just comes with experience. But what I think the kids do is they share their screen, and it becomes that little box over in the corner, and then they sharing their screen so they could read all the chats. And they probably have different monitors, and they probably, well, how would they be logged in though? They might just open up different tabs, and somehow, I don't know how they do that. I'm gonna have to figure that out. So the thing that I like about this is showing me that I got 2 people from Ghost Dog TV. So look, I'm gonna use my phone, and I'm gonna head on over to Facebook. I'm gonna use my Droid. I'm gonna see. All right, so that's 2 people on YouTube. Good looking. Appreciate that. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Drop something in the chat or the comments. I don't know how YouTube works. I never went live on YouTube a day. I never went live on YouTube a day in my life, so I don't even know how that works. So let me see. I'm gonna use my phone, and I'm gonna go ahead on over to Facebook. People be yapping on Facebook, boy. God, dang. They be trying to start arguments, all types of stuff. All right, so Facebook is showing that I'm live, right? Now, how do I tap on it though? Okay, Facebook. So I might have to do it on my phone. See if I had like my phone set up right here, I could probably read your chats and comments. And like I said, I got 2 phones. So maybe I could just, until I figure this out, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna be going live with these people, y'all. That's what I'm doing. So maybe I could have the 2 phones, because I got tripods and everything. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just have the 2 phones right here. That's how we gonna do it. So it says there's 1 person on Facebook watching. Boom. How's my lighting, man? Do I need to put up some lights, man? Do I need to put up more lighting? I look a little dark on Facebook. How's my lighting, y'all? Talk to me. I never knew I could talk to myself for 50 minutes, man. This is great. I never knew I could just sit in front of a camera and just talk to myself. I love it. Talk to me though, y'all. I'm being sarcastic. Talk to me. All right. Boom. I mean, so that's good. If I could figure out how to send this link to her, then I could just use this and just download it from here. I'm not going to save this. And if you're watching, Josie, send me your email. Text me an email. And if you want to do an interview, anybody out there, shoot me a whatever platform you watching me from. You know, if it's Facebook, what is it called on Facebook? A private message or some shit? No, it's called an inbox. Shoot me an inbox on Facebook. On Instagram, shoot me a DM. On TikTok, shoot me a message, a private message. Hit me up on Messenger, WhatsApp, you know what I mean? All that. And say, yo, man, I'm interested on popping up on your live. We ain't gotta just talk. We don't have to just talk about trucking. It could be, I don't really like talking about politics, but I mean, we could talk about little politics. I ain't, I don't really like talking about politics, but I know a little bit of the law. I'm a plebiscite. I mean, I vote, but I know both sides of the law. You know what I'm saying? If I want to get into indigenous sovereign law, if I can go there. If I want to get into the laws and the statutes of the state I live in, then I can go there, because no matter what you call yourself or what you say, you still have to obey the laws of the country and the state that you live in. So, I mean, it just is what it is. You got to know both. So we could talk about law. We could talk about anything. I'm willing to bust it up about anything because I'm Ghost Dog Trucker. I don't fit inside nobody's box. And that's what we're going to do here on these lives. We're just going to talk about anything. Well, right now, I'm talking to myself, which is great. I mean, I don't mind it. I'm figuring this stuff out. That was my idea to come up on here. I gotta get my chair though. See, my back gonna start hurting. I'm getting a little old, Joe. I'm not in my comfortable chair. Oh, my back just start hurting right there. I might have to get off of here. Whew, that shit just hit me real quick. My bad. That's when you start getting up into your 40s, shit start hurting. Boom. All right, so I'm live on Facebook. Bam. Okay. Let's see. Damn, I look dark on Facebook though. Why my Facebook look so dark? Do I look dark to y'all on Facebook? I got a light. Maybe I should turn my lights on. See, I don't feel like getting up and all that though. Let me see. I'll turn my light on real quick. Hold up, y'all. I'll be right back. We gonna set this drawing up real quick. Let me see something. Oh, I don't got my comfortable chair. I just came up on here. What's that? Let me see. Still look a little dark on Facebook though. So I don't really think the light actually matters. Now there is a different view. So right now I'm on landscape view. I don't want to mess up the live. Yo, I've really been talking for a whole hour. It just it don't seem like I've been on here for about 20 minutes. I might enjoy this. Let me see. Orientation selects are not available while live. All right, boom. I don't know what this cover thing is. There's a delay on Facebook too. Yo, it's like a 10-second delay on Facebook. All right. I still got my 2 people on YouTube, man. What's up, y'all? I got one on, now that's one on my Facebook page. I have 140,000 people on Facebook. How do I have one viewer? That's crazy to me. So what should I do, y'all that's watching? I don't know how you do it on YouTube. If you could type it in the comment section or something. Should I go live from this software or should I just go live? Don't really make no sense because I'm asking people on YouTube. But should I go live with the software where I can stream simultaneously to 5 different platforms? Or should I just go live from Facebook and then share it to the other platforms? because I think I get more viewers on Facebook. I know I will, or even TikTok. Like the most viewers I had on TikTok. Nah, that's cat. That was likes. I don't know. I've seen something that should say 10,000. That might have been likes though. I don't think that was views. I think it was like 500 viewers, 10,000 likes or something like that. They actually pay you to go live on Facebook though. They used to pay you to go live on Instagram. I don't know why, but like I said when I first started it, like I don't want y'all to see what's on that cut. Fuck it, you can see what's on the cut. Yo, you got like a slip and fall injury? Hit this boy up. Y'all can't really see that. I don't know if you see it's backwards. They'll get you that bread. And tell them you was referred by Khalil Robinson. Because I think I get like a little referral. This them. I was in an Uber. Like I ain't even. It wasn't. Listen, hit them up. That's all I got. Hit them up. I don't know. Let me see y'all that again. It's backwards. But hit them up. And tell them you was referred by Khalil Robinson. All right. So now, boom. I don't know where I'm gonna stream at from, y'all. I kind of like this though. I kind of like this. I actually like this, but I don't know, nobody chatting, none of that. This joint really saying I got one person watching. That's crazy to me. Ask me some questions in the chat, y'all, about anything. You want to learn how to make content? You want to learn how to get paid for making content? The most I ever made from making content in 1 month, that was 1 month, was $4,000. That was 1 month. And I don't know, this was a while ago, This wasn't recent. I mean, I haven't been making any money recently off of content. And I ain't gonna lie. I would like to make money off of it, but I don't. That would be a lot. I do it to make money, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the motivator. The motivator is really helping people out. But it comes to a point, you done gave so much. You just give. It'd be time to receive. So I'm at that point where I need to be receiving a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? And, those who learned, they need to be reciprocating. There's a little bit of reciprocation. But at the same time, you can't force nobody. Your reciprocation could be free. It could be a like. It could be shared. It could be some positive words of encouragement. Everything don't have to be monetary value, but we in a society where everything is based on monetary gain. And, the only people that's, that they promote, because it's a lot of positive stories you never really see. I'm the type person, I like to be happy. I like to feel good. I like to read positive things. Like every now and then I want to get a little laugh, get a little kick out of something, but I just don't want to see ass all day. I don't want to see people fighting all day. I don't want to see people in car accidents all day. And that's just the stuff that kind of go viral. So going viral don't mean shit though. That don't mean shit. I literally, I got a strong accent, literally. I literally have 54 million views. I ain't made a dime off of that. I have videos that got 54 million views, haven't made a dime off of 54 million views. But I tell you one thing, and that's before I was monetized. I'm monetized on every platform except YouTube. And I kind of, I didn't do YouTube videos in the past because they was promoting short form content. Now it's all about long form content. So I'm gonna give you the key for the 2 people that's listening, or the 2-3 people. I don't really know who listening because this thing, I don't see any analytics. And maybe after my first couple lives, I might see some analytics. But this is the key. That's the key to social media. Facebook was this not the key. This is one of the keys. There's many different keys. Facebook owns Instagram. Pete. Google owns YouTube. Okay, so that's 4 platforms right there. TikTok, we don't know who owns TikTok. So let's rewind it back. Facebook owns Instagram. Facebook and Instagram is an app. Google owns YouTube. YouTube and Google are search engines. Think about what I'm saying. When you want to learn how to do something, you go to YouTube. I just was at the market yesterday, and it was a butcher cutting up meat, and it just looks so neat. I like to ask questions. I said, man, how you learn how to cut your meat like that? You know what I'm saying? Like no diddy. I was just like, how you learn how to like cut your meat like that or whatever? And he said, I learned it from watching YouTube. And I'm like, damn, because it was so clean. Everything was clean and it was organized. It was so clean. They just opened up a Giant down the street. I went back, I doubled back and bought some seafood. And I asked him that question because his display was so on point. He said he watched it from learning YouTube. So YouTube is owned by Google. That's a search engine. Facebook and Instagram are apps. That's why so many bugs on Facebook and Instagram, because they're apps. So you have apps and search engines. Facebook and Instagram are trying to, this is my opinion, they try to become search engines because of the algorithm is based on searches, but they was pumping so many, because I didn't forget my original point. They was pumping so many, they was pumping short form video at a time where a lot of people took their eyes off of YouTube, and in order to get monetized, they basically was monetizing people quicker on Facebook and Instagram. So when I first started creating content, I said, I'm gonna go ahead on it over to Facebook, because Facebook is really an app. A lot of people don't go on Facebook to search how to do things. A lot of people wasn't on Instagram. When I start creating knowledge content, things they don't teach you in truck driving school, I need a little microphone too. I got some microphones, a little Bluetooth. We'll do that later. I hope y'all can hear me clearly. But when I started teaching trucking content, nobody was teaching on Instagram. Nobody. Maybe that lady, nobody was teaching about how to drive. And it's just that one lady. Everybody know what I'm talking about. I ain't even know nothing about her because I never really watch other people content. The only people content that I really watch are people who follow me, or like I might got a few people that I follow. I only really watch people who follow me, and I literally go through their page and watch to see. I might shoot a little, because social media means to be social. So nobody was really teaching on Instagram. So I'm saying all that to say, if you want to be a content creator, you have to know the difference between the apps and the search engine. So y'all notice I ain't mentioned TikTok. And I'm talking, is my mouth getting dry. I got the raps. So now TikTok, and I think they was trying to get rid of TikTok because TikTok has become a search engine. All of the ladies know the ladies are always the first to be up on game and technology. I don't care what y'all say, the ladies be the first. They some of the biggest supporters. They the first. You know what I'm saying? When I was vending, I never really sold stuff to men because men really didn't buy stuff off of me, because I was a vendor before I became a truck driver, like a street vendor. It was always the females that bought stuff. The females gonna buy stuff for themselves, they're gonna buy stuff for their men, and they're gonna buy stuff for their kids. The dude's gonna be like just hating and complaining, this and that. I'm a dude, so I already know. Like I'm a man, like I know how we are. Like just dude, most of the competition come from men because by nature, men are competitors. By nature, men are competitors. So I already know, like, it's most of the men that watch, it's all about competition. They don't all the ones comment, oh, you wrong, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, you do. That's why most of the times you see most of the biggest supporters are always females. I'm not going to lie first with a man, although the first people who ever hit me up are men. So it's a half truth. It's two sides of that coin. But most men that's successful, they always got women in their corner, but not behind them, but they got women beside them. So basically, back to what I was saying is that TikTok is a threat because it's become a search engine, and most of the females are over there on TikTok. So when you ask somebody, like, they on TikTok learning how to cook, they on TikTok fucking, I don't know, women don't sew anymore. I was raised by my grandma. My grandma used to sew. You know what I'm saying? My mom passed away when I was young. So my grandma, that's the mom that I know. She raised me when I was younger. So you know, I think a little different. She was sew and cook and do all of that. I don't really know. But women learning how to cook. What else y'all doing on? What else y'all over there learning on TikTok? You know, dances. Yeah, all the new dances. Now, I was gonna say twerking and all that, but you know, some people know how to twerk naturally. But I guess if you ain't had no rhythm and they learn how to twerk over there, you know what I'm saying? What else y'all doing over there on TikTok? I'm not really with the goofy shit though. Like, I ain't really with the goofy shit. It's a lot of goofy, weird shit on TikTok. I ain't really with the they over there on live. I don't even understand them lives, man. Like, one live that I seen on TikTok, somebody told me, like, yo, go, you ain't see all the you ain't see all the foreigners on TikTok? They was Indian though, you know what I'm saying? Them dudes was over there twerking and all and dancing on a hit. I was cracking up. But I think on TikTok, it's sort of like you could have like 10 different people at the same time inside your live and all that. I don't got time to just be on nobody else live. Y'all can hop on my live, but I'll pop on in. I just don't got the time. I got all this studying to do so I could teach y'all. I don't really have time to be jumping on no live for no 2-3 hours. I don't understand it. TikTok got y'all females in the headlock, but that's cool. That's cool. So I went off topic a little bit, but TikTok is a search engine, y'all. So that's why I think they're trying to get rid of TikTok. Because remember, Google and YouTube are search engines. Facebook and Instagram are apps. So if you want to teach something, if you're all about teaching and you're all about people learning how to do things, the first thing they hop on is Google, bam. Then they hop on YouTube, bam. You know what I'm saying? If people want to be entertained, they hop on the apps. Now, Facebook is more of a learning app too. Now, you can go on Facebook and ask questions and get deep because it's more of a text platform. So I could go deeper and deeper and deeper. But if you want to be a content creator, you have to understand these things. This is the first thing you have to understand, the difference between the apps and the search engines. With the apps, you're going to have a lot of updates. There's going to be a lot of crashing. Google Analytics is off the chain. Now, I took it upon myself to learn Facebook Analytics before I learned Google Analytics because I know people not going to take the time to learn Facebook Analytics. I know about Facebook Analytics and how to run ads on Facebook. That's how I grew. It's not just even about organic growth. You got to learn how to grow organically and with paid ads. So now, it's a whole different sales funnel. So you got to learn how to build your sales funnel as a content creator, because you have to choose if you want to get paid from viral content or you want to be paid from offering people a service. So if you want to offer people a service, I could go on and on and on. You want to offer people a service, you can do that now on Instagram. You can do that now on Facebook. Now, I know Facebook was the first people to come out with shops. I had Ghost Dog Trucker t-shirts way back then. And the only reason I put out Ghost Dog Trucker t-shirts was in order for me to get my trademark. Because I know, like I said, most of my followers, 90, I think it's like 85% now. I'm getting a headache, y'all. I might hop off of here soon. But 85% of my followers are men. So you got to know your core audience. So if 85% of my followers are men, and I already said men are competitors, I already knew the motherfuckers wasn't going to buy nothing off me. I already know that. I'm saying, granted, when I first started, I had a couple dudes buy some things off me. But I'm not saying that men won't buy things off you. It's just about reaching that target audience for those who will buy something off you, because I'm a salesman. I'm a salesman at the end of the day. And there's nothing with a salesman, the sky is the limit. Why am I saying all this? If you want to be a content creator, you have to learn how to be a salesman. You have to be a natural. Some people go to school to learn how to do sales. that's cool too. You know what I'm saying, but I'm a natural. I was in the sales. I don't know where my little John at. Where that John at? I was gonna show y'all my business activity license. My shorty was in here. She cleaned up for me. I don't know where she put that John at. I don't know where that John at. But it was like 2008. You know what I'm saying? And my house is junky. I had my shorty came over and cleaned up for me. I hurt my back. So my house is just, it ain't terrible. But it ain't, I'm not about to be spinning cameras around. But anyway, you got to learn how to be like a natural salesman. You get what I'm saying? And what I knew, like 85%, back to what I was saying, 85% of my followers are men. So I just put out so Facebook and Instagram, they was the first people to come out with the shops. That's what I was talking about. And then Amazon came out with the shops, but you couldn't go live on Amazon without having an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? So, but then Amazon came out with the live shopping. So my point is, now you got TikTok shop. So if you really go back to my first page before TikTok shop, I always had a GhostDogTrucker.shop. And it's still active to this day. I got like Bob Black t-shirts, stuff like that on there that I put in commerce. Hear me out. I put it in commerce in order for me to be trademarked. In order for you to get your trademark, you have to prove that your product is already in commerce. I'm dropping jewels right now. See, I'm just talking, but it's cool. I hop on here and just talk. You know what I'm saying? Like I know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? I got the gift of gab. My vernacular is spectacular. Like I know how to talk. So enough of that. But I'm gonna lose my point. I just went on a little ego trip. But in order to get trademarked, you have to have your what is it? Not even your products. Let's say if you like my Ghost Dog logo, I created that in my own mind. And I went on Fiverr and I got somebody to do it up for me, but I already had the idea. And I'm going to just run this down. I'm going to just keep talking. I'm going to run this down for y'all. I went on Fiverr. You got Fiverr and you have Upwork. And I was trying to get a trademark and I told the dude my concept. It was this Asian dude. I don't know. He was from the Philippines. He was from somewhere because, Fiverr and Upwork, it'd be people from different countries and they'll do your work. Now, their prices done went up. I remember you could get on Fiverr. I paid $30 for my dog logo. $30 for that logo. I paid $30 for that joint. But when I told the dude my idea, I think I sent him my logo. He was all for helping me. But when he seen the logo, he was like, oh, you're not going to be able to do that. Dog is the first words. Man, I feel like I cut my hand. He said, dog is the first word that children learn. You're not going to be able to get that trademark. You're going to have a problem. He was trying to discourage me from getting the trademark. So when I hung up on the phone with him, I called my girl and I was like, yo, like this dude said such and such and such. That night, I found a trademark lawyer on Fiverr. He said he wanted $1,500 and he was explaining to me once he put the application in, nobody will be able to take my logo because I typed him. I texted him and he got right back with me because I think he was here in the U.S. It was a brother, it was a black man. And I said, shit, it's a black man because it was a sister too, but she wasn't taking too long to respond. But I didn't want this dude to put my logo or take my logo because it was like, yo, I need this logo because the way I came up with the logo, I always seen cat. And I'm like, well, shit. My mind just was created. I said, no, cat, I'm dog. And it's a deeper meaning to dogs. Dogs you got CNI dogs. Dogs help you see you when you can't find your way. You have service dogs. You have, dogs could wag their tail and attract people. But if you get the wrong dog backed up in the corner, the dog gonna bite. So it's a lot of symbolism and hidden allegory inside of my acronym DOG. Department of Game, driver-oriented guidance, digital ownership group. Like it's so many different things wrapped up into dog. I ain't want this boy to take my logo, so I hired a trademark lawyer that night. I think I gave that boy $1,500. you know, as truck drivers, I was making that bread back then. I was making 2,500 a week or more back then. But it was eating. It was eating. But I used to stay out on the road. Like, that's before I used to stay out on the road. This before the pandemic. Was it before the pandemic? No, I think this was after the pandemic. I don't really remember. I had somebody with me from some time. That was during the pandemic. Was that before the pandemic? I think this was before the pandemic. Regardless what it was, I paid for the logo that night. So all right, so for the trademark. So my thing is, in order to get your signed trademark, you gotta have shirts. And if you're listening to me, I hope you know you can learn from this. If you're listening and you want to be a content creator, you want to have your legal stuff straightened out first. You want to have your legal shit straightened out first, because for years on the streets, I operated without having my legal first, and I'll get into the stories later on. We ain't gonna talk about that right now. You know, I'm talking about when I was legally selling things, I didn't have my taxes and shit and my legal stuff right, and I missed out on so much money. I left so much money on the table. So get your legal right. Get your joint trademark. We're good in the trade. If y'all want to learn about trademarks, and hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'll give away some information for free right now while I got the time. Because with businessmen and businesswomen, when they got the time, they're willing to do anything for free. But as time gets shorter, my time become more valuable. And it's just like dudes start charging for shit. Like, that's what I said in the beginning. In the beginning, everybody just pump it out free. So anyway, you want to get it inside of commerce, your logo. You want to get it in commerce. So that's why I created GhostDogTrucker.shop, because I always knew I wanted to get a trademark, and I'm a vicious research dude. I'm a researcher. I need a research team right now, for real. But I'm a vicious research guy. So, and I've become a speed reader. I just read real quick, scan it over, get the important information out. All right, I'm good. Unless I'm really trying to get the book inside of my DNA, then I'll stop and I'll go over it point by point. But I'm a vicious research dude, and it was saying in order to get your trademark, you want to have it in commerce. So the dude, I thought the bull was going to steal my logo. So I'm saying all that to say, Facebook was the first, Instagram was the first with the shops. So I put my logo out on the shop because I knew most men, 85% of my viewers are males, and I know most men are competitors. They're not going to buy nothing off me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as young as I used to be. You know what I mean? So, I'm not as young as I used to be. I ain't got a whole bunch of muscles. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no, I ain't got the body like the female. So I got to be a mental giant. So you got some giants that's giant in stature, and then you got some people that's mental giants. I'm a mental giant. So I said, all right, I'm going to put it out in commerce, get my trademark, get that process started. Bam! Once you get the process started, it's a wrap. So then Amazon came out with the shop. So I'm saying Facebook and Instagram is an app, and then YouTube being a search engine. Now you could go on the bottom of the YouTube video, you could buy merch. So back then, when I first started teaching truck driving school, none of this stuff existed. None of this stuff existed. I wanted to say shit. Ain't no point in really cursing, but none of this shit existed. None of this stuff existed. So everybody was, because YouTube was flooded. And then here came the short form videos, because I was wrecking my brain trying to create long form videos, right? So when the short form videos came, I said, I could master that. So my point of saying all that is I had 54 million views and they make a dime. But then when I got monetized, and I said the most I made back then was like $4,000. Like, I was like, so my goal was to make 10,000 a month off of just views. And so what I was telling y'all is that the phone just threw me off. See, I lost my thoughts. So what I was telling y'all is that either you have to be a salesman and a saleswoman. You're going to get paid off of the views, or you're going to get paid off of offering people a service, right? So now my goal was to get paid off offering people the views, but as you can see, I don't think Instagram know what they want to do with their platform, and it's just that John. It's just all over the place. So, like I was saying, like I put out a picture, get like 1 or 2 likes. Most of your views and your money gonna come in from the reach. The reach is how many people see your content when you put it out. So if I'm putting out stuff about car accidents, crashes, all this stuff, the reach is off the chain. But if I put out some positive information, the reach is very, very small. And it's like most of the positive information take a lot of research. So that's why I said in the beginning, a lot of the young bulls go live because they could just go live like I just went for. I've been talking to myself. Nobody, one person, Tim Noble said something to me. That was like an hour ago. So they just set up a camera, they go live and they just talk. You know what I'm saying? And then they chop that video up and they make content out of that. And I might just do that with this. I mean, because my intentions on here was to learn how to figure out how to use the streaming software, but they don't. So I haven't. So just to wrap it up, it's like if you want to be a content creator, you got to get your legal stuff done first. So before you get the 10,000 followers, because some people just are lucky, y'all hop on here and get 10,000 followers like that. I had to use my mind. You know what I'm saying? I had to use my mind. And it's good to use your mind. A lot of people are good at using their mind. Some people use their body, but like I said, I'm a male. I had to use my mind and get your legal out the way, because you don't want to do it once you blow up. You behind the game. You get your legal out the way. You got one step ahead of people. Get your logo, find your niche, and then you gotta know the difference between search engines and apps. So TikTok has become a search engine. That's why they're trying to get rid of TikTok. But see, I'm glad I didn't. I have 60,000 followers on TikTok. I made about I'm just being real with whoever watching. My 2 people watching. I made $1,000 off of TikTok one time, and that was off 1 million views. I think they paid me $1,000. So you figure that's like 14 cents. I think that's like 14 cents every 1,000 views. I did the math. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do the math, but I did the research and I found out. So every 1 million views is like $1,000. So I got 54 million views on this one post that I did a few years ago. Yo, that's like 54 grand. If I could do that back then, I know I could do it now, or I don't really, because they mess with the algorithm. Like I could go way deeper into what I think is going on. It's just all a hypothesis. But yeah, y'all. So if you want to be a content creator, I don't care if you want to go out and change oil. You know what I'm saying? Get your copyright your stuff. Research the difference between apps. You don't even have to research it, because I'm telling you, apps and search engines. Then you got to pick the platforms you want to. You want to have a micro platform and a macro. I think that's the word. So you want to have a big platform and you want to have a small platform. Let's say, for instance, your big platform may be YouTube. Your small platform might be, so TikTok ain't a small platform no more. So your small platform may be YouTube. I mean, your big platform may be YouTube. Your small platform might be Snapchat. It's according to who you're trying to reach. You got to have your target audience. Who's your target audience? All right. Once you find out who your target audience is, then you got to learn how to run ads. That's the whole thing. So my whole point of telling you this is that I learned how to run ads on Facebook when nobody took the time out to do it, and nobody's going to take the time out to do it because it's hard. So that's how I got one up. And so I said, I'm going to learn how to do Facebook, because nobody want to do Facebook. Now everybody running over Facebook Reels. I did this. I did that. I made this. I made that. That man, get out of here with all of that. I don't mind want to hear that. I think with that should be AI generated. Because if you making that much money, why you got to tell people? If you making all that money, why are you trying to sell me some book? You thinking if I'm making $30,000 a month, I'm going to be trying to sell y'all a book? I mean, now some people, it just depends on where my heart is at. You know what I'm saying? Like if I just want to help people. But I mean, that's like $1 million a year. What's that? $3,000 a day. If you could make $3,000 a day, you'll be making $1 million a year. So $30,000 a month. I think that's like $1 million a year. I might be a little wrong, but that's, I mean, what's that? That's like $1 million a year, something like that. I mean, that's not a lot of, that's not all the money in the world. But I think at that point, why are you trying to sell like a $10 book? It's just not adding up to me. If I'm making $1 million a year, I'm not trying to sell you no $10 book. I might try to sell you like a $2,000 course, or I might ain't probably try to sell you no course. I'm gonna just get on here and just run my mouth all day. I mean, that don't even make no damn sense to me. But I kind of lost my thought. But that's what you want to do. You want to learn how to run ads. So now my goal is to get on YouTube. That's what got me started. Build up my YouTube following and create much more long form content. I've been on here for an hour and a half. And I mean, thanks for joining me. And join me tomorrow at 10 a.m. with Trucker Josie. I'm going to do my best to go live from here so I could hit all 5 platforms at the same time. But if not, head on over to Facebook, type in Ghost Dog Trucker, and you'll see my page, Ghost Dog Hauling and Securement, come up. They're not allowing me to change the name. I don't know why. But yeah, catch me there, man. And till then, man, y'all be safe and enjoy your ride. Much love.